Hello guys, and welcome back to our channel. In this video we're gonna test Krea Edit. So first of all we need to install it for sure, and in this case we need special nodes that sadly you will not find here. Give it a shot because maybe you're missing something else. If something will appear here, just install as always. And for special nodes, like, you just need to copy paste this, git clone, and when you copy paste this, like, you're gonna go in ComfyUI like this, and we're gonna go to custom nodes. Let's look for custom nodes. Here we are. You go here on the path in the white part, and you type cmd and press enter, and this will come out. Copy paste, git clone the website, you press enter, and you will download and install everything. Perfect. So here we are. Once you've done with it, we can proceed with this. So 2.1 via. So you just go on the website that I put in the description, you download this model, and again, let's go in ComfyUI directory and ComfyUI again, and here we're gonna go to models, vi, and we install it. When you've done with this, just restart your ComfyUI and wait that everything is reactivating. So perfectly. Now for the first test, as you can see, first of all, let's take a look at the picture I used. This is an image I made using Krea 2 as always, and it's quite detailed, photorealistic, I would say. And then, first remember, you can use any combination of Krea. I'm not waste any time with this. In this case, I'm using Turbo BF16, but it's just my favorite one, so feel free to use another version of it. It's the same, absolutely. Here we have the prompt, it's night, the road is lit by artificial lights, flashlights lighting her face, and this is the result. So let's compare. Not bad. So first of all, you will notice sadly it got downscaled. Of course it did, because it was quite big image. It was like 4K, but I would say the details are still really good and follow the prompt absolutely perfectly. So another thing to take a look at here, when you're gonna scale, if you have to scale something, you choose your type on wherever you want. Normally I use scale height, sorry for my English. Just be sure you're gonna use a multiple of 8 here. So do whatever you want. Then here, higher value means that you're gonna keep more of your original picture. In this case, 768 is a good compromise for it. Let's try with another picture just to see how it works. I'm gonna pick another generated picture using Krea. Let's take a look close. Photorealistic, a lot of details, and quite good. Here we're gonna change the prompt a little bit. The road, there's no road, it's night. We can put call it the light, and let's see what's gonna happen like this. Here we can see the result, and not bad at all. The details are still there, so even if it got downscaled, I would say the details are still there. The picture changed a little bit, I would say a lot in this case, but it did an amazing job. So for the whole picture is absolutely promoted. Now let's take a look at another example. I already made this, in this case the workflow is the same. Here we have double image that we'll test later, but we picked a different topic, so archivist. I love archivists, guys. So this is an image I made using Krea 2 as always, with my special sampling method. It's not mine, to be honest. I stole from a guy I think he's used in the group, but it's amazing. So it produced amazing results. So here we can see it changed perfectly fine. Everything, all the walls are pink. Quite easy, straightforward. And that's the result. Original, result. Oh no, okay. This it kept from another generation, so this node is always so bugged. I'm really sorry for this gaff, guys. So we're gonna take a look here. The quality is good, details are quite good. If you zoom in, this is I wanted to use because it's a really difficult shot to replicate because it's generating like all over again, and as you can see, like in the beginning it was much sharper, but absolutely promoted even here. And now we already test like the one image, and now we're gonna test the two images like. So here we have a tester. As you can see, you just need to like unmute those nodes in case like this. Here I muted this, I bypassed this one for the simple reason that you don't need for sure to resize this little guy here. And let's take a look. I used the picture I used earlier. We have double of it. You just put here and the rest will be done automatically. In this case, the prompt will be the girl in image 1 is wearing sunglasses in image 2. Quite simple as always. And here's the result. I would say really impressive. I don't know why he always changes the room. Probably I should make higher values to preserve the scene, but I don't care. In this case, the sunglasses, let's take a look at them. Can be them, I don't know, to be honest. If looks similar, let's take a look together. Yeah, it's quite similar, especially because the spot, like the both sides are missing. So yeah, that is typical from sunglasses. But I would say overall it's a good result. Now let's try together again with another picture we generated with Krea, and this time we're gonna pick let's see, we can pick this one. Oh, perfect. Let's run it and let's wait. Here we are again. So lovely result. Sunglasses, they look a little bit different in my opinion. They're not so good there, but the picture overall is beautiful. Like the result is amazing. And to be honest, guys, I don't mind changing the picture. So according to what you need, you're gonna use like Krea tool or other things. But in this case, it can be really interesting that you can just change the picture like this, because it can be a downside, but it can be a like pro too. It depends what you're doing. For example, if you're doing carousels or something like this, it can help you a lot. The result is amazing. A lot of details still there. We haven't lost so much. So sunglasses are there. It's good. But is it the best way for like in painting? In this case, using two images, in my opinion, it would be much better to use Flux Klein. I ran a test earlier with the same picture. So as you can see, this is like my stable pixel, my Flux Klein base workflow, and here we have everything. We have the like mask in Painter, and the first difference you may notice, I will not run it because we have full videos about this. Let's take a look. First of all, the glasses are much more there, like the shape is there, is perfectly intact. Of course, even here, the both sides are missing, so it made something that you can normally find in sunglasses. But the point is, not only the shape is better and like more preserved, but you can see you have 0 pixel shift, 0. So you can preserve your image. The input was like 3000 and 4000, and oh no, sorry, this is the output. The input was exactly the same 2736 for 1096. And another good side of using Flux is that you're gonna have, if you use such workflow, the same like picture. You're just gonna modify what's gonna happen there. So as you can see, this is like the cropped part, the in-painted part, and then it's going to stitch them together and you're gonna have this amazing result. So is it Krea to edit worth? For me, yes, absolutely. No, it's really an amazing tool, especially when you have to edit like the whole picture. Like in this case, it's amazing. I really like it because, as I mentioned earlier, you don't always need to keep the to keep your picture always perfectly there, no moving at all. So this is really good, especially because you can like change the style. Oh, let's take a look. Like change the style to anime, and let's run it. It's going to be our last test because this video will be quite fast and straightforward. Here we are. So perfect. I would say we haven't described the prompt properly, but look at the result. It's amazing. So you can change style super duper easy in this case, and it's an amazing result. It's really good, especially because you can combine with a specific LoRA and have whatever style you want. So once again, if you have to work on the whole picture, I absolutely recommend you to give it a shot to Krea to edit. Otherwise, if you want the classic in Paint without moving anything, stable pixel is definitely what you're looking for. You can download both workflows in our Discord channel. I strongly recommend you to take part in it because it's a really thriving group. A lot of fantastic people sharing a lot of knowledge. I learn much more in my group, in our group at this point, in 2 weeks, instead of like spending 2 years trying to collect random rubbish. So guys, if you like the video, put a like, subscribe, comment if you have time to waste for sure, and see you next time. Thank you.